What is up with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls? And as always, I'm talking to Nikki Kamori. This is Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverine. And of course, you guys on the rest of the intros, not towards the channel, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. There's a shitload of things I really want to talk about, but unfortunately, I'm always I always have to do shit in 15 minutes because that's what this fucking little program has you make you do, the screencast master or whatever. I wish I could go further, but hopefully next year I can invest in some sort of camera. I could go way past 15 minutes because as most of you people know, you've been subbed to my channel for the past couple of years. You know I'm a huge ass chatterbox when it comes to shit. I like to go on topic on a lot of things. I like talking about more than just one fucking thing, you know. But anyways, yeah. Before to get in that, I gotta give him just a real quick little mini shout out. I think he has a channel. I'm not sure if he did, but while I was playing the Trap Bench community, I really wish I would have showed this. But if you follow me on Twitter or mainly on Instagram, you know I actually did for the first time. I decided to do like a little AZ recorder. Like that's what I usually use is the AZ recorder like app thing to like fucking what's it called to like trying to remember the fucking name, to record and like show you my fucking experiences with this shit, which is really really fucking fun. And Trapper's community, which I was still really salty as fuck about it. I know I got 4 shiny Turtwigs last month, so it sucks because I was in a lot more of a bigger park. You would think I get about 10, maybe 15 at least shinies of Trapinch. No, I only got fucking 4. So Niantic fucked me over again. To that I say they could go fuck theirself. Straight up the fucking ass with a spike dildos. They go fuck theirself straight out hard. And they'll never let that bitch come out, bro. Fuck that. Because I'm not saying every fucking goddamn employee there's an asshole. Maybe some of them are. I don't know. Maybe it's just the culture of how San Francisco, LA, Silicon Valley, all this garbage ass SJW motherfuckers that work at these billion-dollar companies. They just look at us like we're fucking shit as far as the rest of the states go. Not saying because I know there's jerk-off pieces of shit and no matter where the fuck you live, but just in some places, in my own personal opinion, it's a lot worse than others when it comes to like people that are jerk-off pieces of shit on the internet, or they're just like that in real life. I don't know. I just hope to God I never have to go over there. Like, if I ever do decide to take a little mini vacation, maybe for a week, since I'm not that far away from San Francisco, I'm only maybe like 5 or 6 hours away, drive. Probably take like 6 or 7 hours driving, like 2 hours to go by plane. But taking a plane is extremely expensive, and it's unfortunate money I really don't have. Unless maybe like another 5, 10 more years, I save up some more cash, I might be able to do it. That's if I go to like Japan, not San Francisco. I don't know. There's not really over there for me to like do, except maybe like play Pokemon Go. And that's it. I probably won't ever visit Niantic. I don't know if they're the same as Nintendo, anyways, because I'm not sure if you still got to be like 100% fully time employee to go over there if you enter their building or not. I don't even know what the fuck their building is. I could go on Google right now and check, but I don't care. Oh, but real quick mini shout out. I was talking to this dude off camera the other day. I think his name was Gerald or Charles. I don't know what the fuck his name was. He looked like a dude in his 40s or 50s. He was telling me, like, I'm not going to give too much of his identity away. I think he does, like, a lot of sports, football, basketball sort of thing. I'm not going to follow the dude. If you happen to see this video, Mr. Jerry, hey, it was real fun talking to you. You were the absolute awesome-ass person. You were very, very badass. It was cool. I liked hanging out with him. We only, like, talked for, like, 10, 20 minutes most. But yeah, we talked a little about Pokemon Go. I haven't talked about other franchises though. Like there's other stuff I talked about how I like a lot of anime news, like Dragon Ball Z, and a lot of old school shit that I grew up with, like Full Metal Alchemist, Inuyasha, like old school early 2000s anime, like that, Detective Conan. I think Chobits was in the early mid 2000s. Clannad, a lot of shit I used to watch either on Adult Swim or on the internet for free at that time. So back in the early mid 2000s, that was a lot more hard to do compared to like when the 2010s came around. It was a lot more easier to do that shit. But it's not what I'm here to talk about today. Really, really fun conversation I had with him. I'm going to get to this shit in a second because I really, really want to talk about it. I was just originally going to do this video with just talking about this. I know I wasn't going to say anything about the fucking whole, I'm not sure if I should call it a debacle. I'm sort of reading, but the whole big bullshit political, you know me, if you know me for a while, whether it was IRL or fucking mainly just online, you know, I don't really despise the shit out of people that believe in politics. I mean, if you do, I kind of feel bad for you. That's all I'm going to say. Even some of my subscribers, I mean, if you're a viewer of mine, it's no offense, but I feel bad for you if you believe in the whole Democrat, Republican shit, or at least over here in the United States. I don't know how they do in other countries, but over here in the U.S., it's the whole, if you're either Democrat, Republican, liberal, Independent, or any of these fucking conservative groups or whatever. I don't really believe in that shit. Plus, my family back in the day, they didn't really raise me to believe like a democratic political sort of way. I know my old lady, which was my mom's at the time, I was still living with them and shit. I think she used to like believe in a lot of the democratic beliefs. I never believed in none of that shit at all. And you can call me, oh, you're crazy. You have to believe in that shit. Me, I don't. I'm sorry. And you could call me crazy tinfoil hat motherfucker all you want. Since I am a truther and I don't believe none of that shit, it's all bullshit paradigm stuff for me. It's not real. And I know a lot of people say, oh, it is fucking real. No, it's not real to me. Anyways, as far as that shit goes, yeah, shout out to the dude, Gerald, whatever. And he shook my hand. He was really, real cool. He seemed like a real nice dude. He's pretty decent. He seemed like a real chill, nice guy. He's only been playing Pokemon Go since July, which I got to give him props. 4 months, I think he's level 18 or 22. I don't know. A little bit of an older gentleman to me. I think he was like 40, 50 years old. He seemed like he had himself well put together, unlike me. But that's a whole other story for maybe another future time. But let's get into this shit from Slashdot. Really short article. I want to talk a little bit about this because this shit seemed interesting. Overwatch Mei is becoming a Hong Kong protest symbol. I'll get to other stuff at the end. Links down below to both of the videos I talked about, articles, and links down below all this shit before I start the whole video. So here we go. This comes from Bude HD. This is from a couple days ago. I'm not late on, but I'm usually late on a lot of fucking shit. So it's from Polygon. So I thought it was from Slashdot. That's weird. Following Blizzard's discussion to suspend a Hearthstone player for expressing support of the protests in Hong Kong during an official tournament broadcast, some of the gamers are working to turn Overwatch hero Mime, I always want to say Mime instead of Mai, into a symbol of the Hong Kong resistance. Polygon reports. A post yesterday on our Hong Kong subreddit suggests that people turn into Mai, a Chinese Overwatch hero, into a pro-democracy symbol. To get President Xi Jinping, I think this is what his name was, Xi Jinping. I heard about this dude from Faggot Trump a couple times. If any people don't know what I'm talking about, I say Faggot Trump or Faggot Trump, because that's all he is to me, a faggot. Even though, granted, he is in a couple other things. He is, in my own personal opinion, he's a Zionist, and he's a very huge shill, and he's working for a lot of evil I-word and NWO organizations, so I'm not falling into that trap for hating Trump. Like I always say, Hillary Clinton, Trump, I don't support neither of them. I don't support any sort of party system. I know it's all bullshit, lies, and fucking crap. If any people believe in that, please stop believing in that. I'm just saying. If you continue to believe in that, hey, don't say I didn't fucking warn you. Let's keep it moving. China already censored Winnie the Pooh. Out of all things, why the fuck would they censor Winnie the Pooh? I don't know. Let's move on. After the internet began associating with the character with associating the character with President. Oh, I skipped that part. I don't know why. The post has been upvoted more than 12,000 times and more than 300 comments, plenty of which are images of Mai supporting Hong Kong. The movement spread out outwards into the Twitterverse. Some people call it Twitter sphere. I don't know why. And elsewhere. Players have also continued to post screenshots of themselves of uninstalling Blizzard games and closing their accounts. The hashtag boycott Blizzard hashtag remains active, with new tweets generating nearly every second. I actually heard this from another YouTuber that I follow. You can follow the bitch you want. She's extremely, very beautiful, sexy, amazing, gorgeous woman. I know she's a little bit younger than I am, but she's still really hot as fuck. I don't know what her real name is, but I know she's a cosplayer. She does on Patreon and shit, so you can give her a follow if you want. I really don't fucking care. And then, yeah, Sunbugs Games. Definitely shout out to the bitch. I'll leave the link down below if I remember to do that. If not, just go see it yourself. Yeah, for overall thoughts, views, and opinions, there's another big, giant, or huge article on Eurogamer. I'll leave the link there. I'm not going to read that one. But I will say this, man, it's crazy. I've seen some posts of people on Twitter fucking posting, like how I've been. I never got into Hearthstone, so I really don't give a shit about Hearthstone. I'm sorry for anybody that gets offended by that. It's just a boring-ass fucking game to me. It doesn't do nothing to me. It doesn't give me any nostalgia vibes. I don't know how long Hearthstone's been around for. Any Hearthstone players that are out there and they love Blizzard, I do like Blizzard. I like how they did their Overwatch shit and the Diablo series. I used to play a shit ton at the fucking time. Nowadays, I don't play with it as much as I used to. I do it maybe like once in a while, my old PS3 at the time. And I still got my older PS2. I'll play that once in a while, but not as much. But I will say this: those are like the only two like franchise games I really liked was the Diablo series and then the Overwatch series. And those are, all the other series, either I didn't give a shit about them, I didn't care for them, or I did play it once or twice and I just got bored of it and I just never gave a fuck about it again. Anyways, this right here is pretty fucking important, and I will say why. I'm actually gonna play a little bit of the music. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted for it. But listen to this shit. The first town of the tour is fucking good. Hopefully, you can hear it. Hopefully, you can. This shit is fucking good, man. I get a lot of Diamond and Pearl, like the bike theme, mixed with like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and the Oras version of like Slateport City. I know I wish I could show it, but then it'll start lagging really, really bad. Listen to that. Hold on. I'm just gonna be quiet for a little bit. This is it right here. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Alright, so that's what the fuck it was. That shit, I don't know why. That is so fucking good, man. I know I said I was a little bit salty the first couple of months when like all these new Pokemon were getting revealed for Sword and Shield. Well, not all of them. Some are new. Some are like original old school Pokemon that just got a different form. It's like when you get like an old car or old house, like make it a brand new house. It's still the same house. That's like the best analogy I could put with. It's like the same house or the same car you put a lot of work and effort and maybe money into, but it's still the same thing as always. Like I know some people are gonna get pissed off about that. For me, I don't care. As long as like a new format of something that's cool, like the whole Galarian Ponyta, Galarian form of Farfetch, and then the one we got a couple months ago, like I think April, May, June, I think right before summer started, which was the Zigzagoon Lionune, and then like the new fucking evolution for it, Obstagoon. There's one thing I know there might not be every single Pokemon that's not going to be in Sword and Shield, but I will say this: I will give them the benefit of the doubt for Game Freak and Mr. Masuda and Shigeru Omori. Instant fucking classic right there. That shit is so jamming, man. I love the hell out of it. If one or two of the things that Pokemon has always did right, the Pokemon company has always did right, they've always made like really good designs for Pokemon. Not always. There are a few that are kind of garbage. I'll admit that. And there's some that are very memorable and nostalgic. Like, say for instance, like typical Charizard from Gen 1, and I could go on and on. Like a lot of the legendaries. They're very nostalgic to a lot of people. They touch people's fucking hearts. Like a motherfucker. I know it has for me over the past 22 years. Or 23 years I've been in Pokemon. I know a lot of PokeTubers fucking say this, but it's not 20 years old anymore. It's like 22, maybe 23 years old now. I don't know why the hell people say that. Maybe because they want to keep it young forever. I don't fucking know. And now I'm actually a lot more hyped to getting Sword and Shield now. I'm not sure if I'm going to get both of the games because money's a thing. I hope I can get both of the games. We will see that shit in due time, but gotta give credit to Krezzy, of course, Game Explain. A lot of people, they don't really need an introduction. They're a very, very big ass channel already, so I'll leave the link to this thing if you want to hear the whole song in its entirety. Very good shit. And as far as this goes, I think it's a load of fucking crap. It is what it is. If somebody does go in there, because I know this one YouTuber was saying, oh, he will actually go to BlizzCon or whatever to like dress up as Winnie the Pooh, see how fast he gets kicked out. If a certain weapon is drawn at him, I'm not gonna say it because YouTube's fucked up like that, and he ends up getting like his life taken away, that's gonna suck. It is what it is though. Talk to you for now. I'm out here. Links down below, and I'm done. Peace out once again, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And as always, otakus and ikikomoris out there. I will see you when I see you guys every day. Have a good night, wherever your universe out there. Stay tuned for more future anime manga news, internet news, video gaming industry news, and that wraps up the video. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Ladies and gentlemen, see you on the flip side. Oh, there's some more extra news about Dave Chappelle. I might do that too. Peace. I'm out of here.